What is up? What's up, everybody? It's Mark the Mike, and this is another The Wrestling Babble podcast by Wrestling Link. I am Mark the Mike, and joined by Louis Beans.
What is up? What is up?
A lot of stuff going on in wrestling today. We on the road to WrestleMania. We had No Surrender, which I gotta watch the rest of the pay-per-view, but I saw a man get hit with a Dreamcast, and that was enough for me. There's not a lot of times you can say that. And
hmm
then we have tons of things to talk about. So first things first, we have the wrestling retrospect, and your last pick was Blitzkrieg. So you could kick
Yes,
this
sir.
off.
And the first one I saw was from the Thunder era of WCW, and it is Billy Kidman versus Blitzkrieg. And this one's 325.99.
Okay.
Um, and see, so I think he debuted maybe in '99, so maybe maybe late '98, '99.
Yeah.
Um, and I know that there was like a lot of changes in WCW, obviously, but wasn't this like almost the end of well, I think the NWO being good was over already.
Yeah.
I think it was still the period where all they could talk about in the commentary was what they're doing, because I heard Hogan numerous times. What we had Brain on commentary, which is good, uh, but like they were really good. The one thing I think that he is better than anybody, that's Blitzkrieg, is like his standard drop kick.
Yeah.
He always flips.
Yeah.
It always flips, and he does that. Okay, you remember the Ninja from
Yeah.
WCW?
Yeah.
He has when he runs to the corner and flips off you, but then he does
Yeah.
a drop kick after. It's cool. It's cool. It's a really good match.
He was interesting. He was interesting because so I read his background. And he's a background gymnast, and he also a yoga instructor. So he had a lot of those things, and then he became
So
a
he was
registered
cheating.
nurse.
He was cheating. Is what you trying to tell me?
Yeah.
He had an advantage. All right.
But I'll go with my first match, and this is Blitzkrieg and La Parka versus Rey Mysterio Jr. and Eddie Guerrero. This was part of when they were in the Filthy Animals, so Rey Mysterio was unmasked. This is also part of the new WCW logo, so this was definitely 2000. Not 2000, probably 99 to going into 2000. Very good fun tag team match. Blitzkrieg is very like high flying. Him and Rey Mysterio has a very good chemistry, in which again I kind of have another match of his down the road, so you're definitely secure from that. But he does some crazy stuff. He I don't know who he reminds me of, but he does like some really crazy shit that a lot of people can't do. You know who he reminds me of? This dude, the Circus LA guy. Um,
Reggie.
Reggie.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the
Yeah.
way he moves, it reminds me of Reggie. I think Reggie's
Yeah.
more graceful, but yeah, like I think he moves like him. He does like crazy shit, like he does like a 360 flip like off the top rope and shit like that. It's actually really cool stuff.
hmm
Very fun tag match. I think this was part of a tag tournament. They were trying to crown. I think this was starting to build that cruiserweight like cruiserweight tag team titles during that time.
Okay.
So
Okay.
yeah, so that'll be my first match.
All right. My second one is probably my favorite one out of all the ones I've seen. It is Eddie Guerrero versus Blitzkrieg, and this is 7/17/99
Yeah,
WCW Saturday Night. So it's still got the old school to it. Um, and this is just straight up bad guy Eddie.
yeah,
Uh, the slick walk, the mean look. But like, so one thing I noticed in this match is that even Eddie can't really match his, I guess, Blitzkrieg's athleticism and stuff. So like he's just able to flip out of things,
yeah,
and since he's almost like Ray.
yeah,
Like the thing about him is that he really reminds me of Rey Mysterio. There's this one part of the match where like in the beginning he what do you call that? Like he flips him and he grabs him by the neck. He jumps up and flips Eddie out of the ring. And then when Eddie gets back in, he just starts going to the ref and he starts his long ass ponytail. He's like ref, 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 and then the ref doesn't know what he means.
Yeah.
So Eddie grabs the ref and then tugs the back of his hair and then goes. She's like, oh my god! Like I swear to God, no other wrestler can match Eddie Guerrero's just random shenanigans in the ring.
Yeah.
Yeah, just for that alone, this match is great. Um, yeah, Eddie cheats and beats Blitzkrieg, so
That's what
that's that.
that's what he do.
That's
All
what
right.
he do.
My next match. This was a part of WCW, but it was a Mexican. It was like a Mexican luchador night. It was called WCW's Festival de Lucha in 1999. It was Team Psychosis versus Team Blitzkrieg. Psychosis had Felino and El Masco, and Blitzkrieg had Super Calo and Brenham. And this was like a six-man tag. Traditional rules of Lucha Libre style six-man tag, so it's kind of like elimination, and they all just get their spots in here and there. A lot of high flying, a lot of crazy maneuvers, and Super Calo for a big guy, he fucking moves actually pretty fast as well. So he reminds me if Bulldog was a luchador, that would have been Super Calo. But it was a really fun match, and it was also it was an event that WCW did, but it was not technically a WCW event. WCW in general. It was like a special
Okay, that's
thing,
cool.
so it was cool.
Didn't know about that. Gotcha. All right, the last one I picked. Since I did watch the Rey Mysterio one, but I did have other ones as an alternate. Um, this is Kaz Hayashi, and that's versus Blitzkrieg. This one, unfortunately, let me see. It does not have a date on it, but it is WCW Saturday Night. It's with the old school logo, the big yellow and blue mat.
Okay.
This match is 6 minutes, but like out of all the matches I picked, this is the most hard hitting. I remember Kaz Hayashi was like had that what we call New Japan style,
Yeah.
like back then. I
Mm.
think he was from where what I guess he did wrestle in New Japan.
Yeah.
Not 100% sure, but if he was with Sonny Ono and them, he probably did, right? Because this is the guy you said he later wears Glacier's armor, which is
Yes.
cool.
Sonny Ono like gives him Glacier's armor and all that shit. He fights him down the road with that.
Okay, so yeah, this is I guess their first meeting. Uh, Kaz Hayashi like is I guess he knows to fight a luchador, you have to ground him. So most of the match is just Blitzkrieg on the mat,
Yeah.
which is interesting.
Yep.
Um, but towards the end, Blitzkrieg like gets his win back, but he ends up wiping them both out, and then it ends in a double count out. So I think that's what starts the rivalry between the two of them.
Yep.
So
All right. So
good match, good match.
nice. My last one is Rey Mysterio versus Blitzkrieg. This was on Monday Night Nitro. This was Conan was with him in this match. It was a 10-minute match, but it was a very high flying and very fast paced match as it is. So it was in WCW Nitro, February 8th, 1999. So again, this was part of the before they changed the logo and everything like that. I think they changed the logo like mid year,
Probably.
or probably like a month or two later. But extremely high flying match. What you expect from Rey Mysterio, also him. Like they actually have very good chemistry, and I think this was their first bout together. So they kind of threw off each other, and it was a really fun match. Conan was outside, did his Viva la Raza kind of shit and all that stuff. So it was good. And this is when he had the hip hop song too, Rey Mysterio. He had the LWO shirt
Mm-hmm.
too, so it was cool. Really
But
good
he still
match.
had the
Yeah, he still had the mask at this time. Yes. All right. So that is our wrestling retrospect. We will have a new person later on today. We go to the week of wrestling, and we kick off like always with Monday Night Raw. Um, Monday Night Raw. We kick off with Sami Zayn. It was Sami Zayn, right? Yeah.
what did
Okay.
he do?
So pretty much, him and Kevin Owens. They have a whole thing about the whole bloodline thing, and he wanted him to help him destroy the bloodline, and I love that Kevin Owens do not forget when people fuck him over, but he does forget very much when he fucks people over. So he felt the innocent part in this thing. And then we got Baron Corbin storming down and trying to get a fast one on Sami Zayn, but Sami Zayn actually beats him in that match as well. Probably missing some details, so you could say the details.
I can't. Baron Corbin can't catch a break. That's all I got.
Hey man, he did it to himself.
Oh, Jesus.
He did it to himself.
No, he didn't. I
He
mean,
did.
I will say though. I will. No, he did it.
He
He
did.
didn't beat himself. he, he didn't beat himself. He just made that man mad. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
But come on, man. Where's Baron Corbin's momentum, man? Let him win something
Nah.
once.
Good break.
He's
It
gonna
was a
end
good
up in the
match.
dumpster real soon.
Yep. And then we
I'm
get
just
the
saying.
sad Corbin again. I'm excited for that. I'll send him a can of SpaghettiOs too.
Oh no.
Yes. We go into the next match, which is Mustafa Ali versus Dolph Ziggler. Good for short match, but Ali wins and he celebrates after he won.
So I know the story between those two is sometimes you gotta just smile.
Yep.
I think that's what he took from Dolph Ziggler's talk. I think it was last week or 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Um,
Last week.
when he lost to Bronson Reed.
Last week
Yes,
he
yeah.
died. Yeah. I watched him die alive.
So I guess he's being sarcastic because I know also he took it to social media and was like, "I'm just thankful people were talking about his."
Yeah.
There was a clip of the DDT, and then he had a nice smug message at the end of it. So
Go Ali.
we'll see where this goes. But he won a
Yes.
match, right?
We got Cody Rhodes and Paul Heyman trade some bars. That's what they said. That's how they wrote it.
Oh, Paul Heyman playing the best car accident victim ever. Oh, he's gonna
Yeah.
is he gonna try to sue Kevin Owens? Touch
Maybe.
me, you know.
You should.
Um, I mean, it was good. I just still can't get over the image of Paul Heyman with the neck brace and the two belts.
Yeah.
It looks hilarious. Shouldn't you not be able to carry those? Something's not right. Anyway.
He's torturing himself like, oh, my pin leg.
Yeah, exactly.
That makes those
Anyway,
promos
good.
short.
Yeah, but I will say credit to both of them. Good promos.
Yep. We have Asuka defeat Nikki Cross by submission. Good match.
I'm not satisfied.
No.
I need a longer, more hard-hitting match because I know what they could do to each other. So
Yeah. Good.
I'm not satisfied.
We got Seth Rollins defeat The Miz by referee stoppage.
That was cool.
Yes.
That was cool. He tried to kill him.
Yeah.
He tried to kill him. Miz can't catch him. I think he should play it up though. Like, he's got a medical condition. Like, well, look, Seth Rollins hurt me. I'm gonna hold this against you, and maybe he'll just cost him the Logan Paul match or something.
Yeah.
Just saying.
You got Becky Lynch and Lita invade Ding Dong Hello.
I think the funniest thing of this entire segment was at least they used it.
Yeah.
They didn't have to, but they used the door.
Yes, they did. They did use the door. Someone that doesn't use the door, he uses the air, is Bronson Reed, and he squishes Chad Gable. It was a good match though. Chad Gable fucking German suplexed this man. It's amazing.
They never, because Reed was there after he left, right?
Yeah.
NXT.
Yeah.
So he never wrestled. Okay. Is this their actual first match?
There's a chance they fought before. I'm not sure.
Okay.
But it was really good.
It was a very good match. I like the tease of Otis though.
Yep.
So call Biggie.
Biggie better commentate that match.
You know what? Do it.
Yeah. You got Bobby Lashley dismantle Elias. Yeah, that's exactly what he did.
He didn't deserve that.
Huh?
I said he didn't deserve that.
Um,
Why they kill that man like that?
Bobby probably remember the day that he hit him with that guitar, and then he's like, "All right,
Oh yeah, true enough. You know
yeah."
what? You were right. You were right.
Got
So
flashbacks.
I know the thing he talked about was Bray
Yeah.
and Brock. So we'll see.
And then our main event was Austin Theory defeats Edge to retain the United States Championship with the help of Finn Balor. And
That was a great match.
Finn Balor was
I
trying
like
to
that they
make
waited
Edge
till
shit
the
his
end.
pants.
Damn.
Huh?
I said, damn, that's messed up.
He tried out trying to make him shit his pants. I don't say nothing else about that. He jumped on his stomach like 3 times. I could take that once, and I'm like, no. He legit tried to make the man shit his pants.
Well, I mean, that's or to. I mean, well, look, they already were still having a feud. So this match was for the U.S. Championship. Theory surprisingly put the open challenge still, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I saw the press conference thing. The Edge called him his shot match. I gotta give credit to Theory though. It was a good match.
Yeah, it
It was
was.
his own against Edge.
Yep, yep.
Um, and like I said, the good thing was they waited till the end match for the interference,
Yeah.
and then to therefore kill Edge, spill his intestines out of the back of his tights. Yes.
Yes.
Um, so I assume there's no more pay-per-views, right?
Next one's WrestleMania.
So you think they're gonna do it?
Edge Balor, yes.
Okay. All right. All right.
I think we're going to Edge Balor. I think we get Hell in a Cell, maybe.
Damn. Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I think we're
Wow.
going to see a
Okay.
Hell in a
All
Cell.
right. All right.
Yeah. I think we're going to see a
All
Hell in a
right. All
Cell
right.
at Mania.
All right. All right. If it leads to that, yeah, okay. I need that.
They got to end it, so I think they're going to end it at WrestleMania.
Okay.
All right, we go. What do you give Monday Night Raw?
I'm gonna give it an A.
I
I'm
go
gonna give it
same.
an A.
Good show.
Solid. Well, you know what? I'm gonna give it an A minus on purpose because like I said about Nikki Cross and Oscar, I think they need to have time and a spotlight. Like
No,
they
yeah,
just
you're right.
do.
I agree with that. I agree with that. I'll go A minus as well. Like you could have gave them at least another 10 minutes. Let
Hmm.
them beat the crap out of each other. We want to see it.
Yep.
Um, we got NXT. We kick off with Ija Dragunov versus Trick Williams. Good match.
Yeah, that surprised me.
Yeah,
Trick out.
yeah. He almost died too.
Well, listen, whose fault is that?
Yeah,
I
that's
blame
only his fault.
with
He's talking all the shit.
I blame McDonough, but anyway,
Yeah.
I know it's not his fault.
You have
But he did come out to sit on commentary, so
yeah.
he was out there.
You had Tyler Bate come out with a promo. The Dyad comes out, interrupts him, and Chase U come out and interrupt them. And the lineup being a match: the Dyad versus Chase U. Dyad defeats Chase U, and decent match. Good
Yes,
match.
sir. Definitely solid. Definitely solid.
Yeah,
But it looks like now the hold is starting to take
yeah,
because she's just freaking out. Thea Hale's just freaking out now.
yep.
So we'll see where that goes. They got a time bomb. She might turn into a monster and kill
She's gonna bite someone's face off.
him.
Gigi Dolan returns and attacks JC Jane during the match with Indy Hartwell. Yeah, the crowd went crazy for her.
As they should. But also, didn't Indy win?
Yeah, Indy won.
About to say so. JC just got it bad. She
Yep.
lost and she got beat up.
Yeah, Gallus defeat Malik Blade and Edis Rodolph. Enough. They don't win.
This, well, this was more story because wasn't it kind of a beatdown that led into like a not celebration, but like they pretty deadly had to come out there with with that cake.
Yes, and they had
You can't
impersonators come
trust them with
out.
trust them with that cake.
Yep,
They
yep.
had the two guys come here,
Yeah.
mashed them up, beat them up. I would have ate the cake, man.
Yep. All right. We got Tony D'Angelo defeat Von Wagner.
Again, solid.
Yeah, solid match.
Von Vanilla's getting a little bit of flavor. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I
Got
mean, he lost to
yeah.
Von, but
Yeah, he lost again. But hey, I have a feeling him and Dijak will not be a tag team.
maybe it looks like he's had problems with Robert Stone, so
Yeah.
maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, you know what? You could make a faction of the three tallest dudes and just put Dijak, and Babatua
There you go.
on the same. Who's gonna stop that? Come on,
Yeah. Elbow Fire defeats Ivy Nile.
solid,
Yeah.
definitely solid. I guess the story is still the that she's being. I don't know. She wrestled fine. Like it doesn't look like she's out of sorts now. Maybe she might actually be enjoying being evil.
Mm-hmm.
So
That's good. And then we had Braun Breaker defeat Jinder Mahal for the NXT Championship match, and then it was a good match. You don't
yeah,
mess
I
with
was
the
surprised.
gender.
I was yeah. Um, it's been a while since I've seen Jinder have a match with somebody like brand new, right? And like completely solid. Because I think even his the last match he had when it was still three of them. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
So this time it was a singles match. It was very solid. I'm liking him with those dudes though. I'm liking him with Indus.
Yeah. They look good.
But obviously he wasn't gonna win. He wasn't gonna win.
Yeah. All right. NXT, where you give it?
I'm gonna give it a. I guess I'm gonna give it an A minus. I mean, I'll say the weakest match was probably on and what's his name, and then this there was kind of a squash with Blin and Ofe. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? That's about it. Everything else was solid.
I go B plus. Yeah, I felt like the show was it had some little miscalls, things I didn't care for, but for overall, they had a good main event. I liked the Jinder and Steiner. So
And GG.
and Gigi, yes, Gigi came back. We go to AEW Dynamite, and we kick off with the All Atlantic Championship match: Orange Cassidy versus Wheeler Yuta.
That was a good match. I liked it. Be honest with you, I was hoping you Wheeler won, so we have two belts.
Not doing the one, none with the other belt.
What is the other one?
The pure title.
Oh, that's the one he got.
Yeah.
He did just win it from Garcia, so it's not that bad. But I think there's somebody who just went to ROH to have a match, and I think people saying he should fight Garcia, but he should probably fight Yuta, I guess.
Yeah.
I have to look that up. Hold on. But I mean, the match itself was really good, so
Yeah.
I'm not no problems here.
Orange Cassidy retains. We go Ricky Stark and Chris Jericho set up for Revolution match.
I think that was funny. I, I like in fourth, but my favorite part was when it Jericho just pulled the cheap. Well, I would, but I don't have a pen. And Ricky was like, I do.
Yeah.
So that they're gonna have a match at the pay per view. It should be good though. I'm pretty sure Ricky's gonna win. Come on,
He should win. Anyway.
pretty sure.
Got the Acclaim versus Big Bill and Lee Moriarty.
God damn it with the big bill. I I know it's not his name, but every time somebody says Big Bill, I picture Bob the Bill in my head.
Yeah.
Just the, it's just it's just Morrissey with blue jeans and a construction hat. All
Yeah,
he's missing.
yeah.
Anyway, it was and then I like the freaking part where he was sitting out making fun of him.
Yeah.
That made me laugh. So
Yeah, this is something I honestly didn't really care for. I was like, whatever, this match. But somehow, some way, Big Bill got a title shot, so that kind of worked around his favor, I guess.
yeah, that's
That's,
what it's all about.
yeah, I guess. Sky Blue versus Sierra. Syria Page or whatever her name is. Um, so every time I see Sky Blue, I know she's gonna lose. So I wasn't bringing anything to the table that she may get a surprise win, because she always loses. She's like Brian Cage, and I don't know who's her one person she could beat because I have not seen her win a match.
Damn, I'm trying to rack my
At least
brain.
Brian Cage got Willie Mack.
That's messed up. I think the only again, yeah, is she's a victim of art. Literally the only one she has is on Dark. She just comes up to
Yeah,
love my Dynamite and Rampage and just gets her ass kicked. It's
yeah.
pretty much
And
that.
I don't think she's bad. I think she's solid. It's just
Mm-mm.
like they don't have none for her. And I feel like they're running this storyline a little too long. That like there has to be something going on between them, but the way they're doing it is just so slow that I don't care.
Well, I think the story's not where.
No,
That's the
the
thing.
stories with Jamie
It's,
Hayter and Britt Baker and Ruby Soho and Tony and her, and I just don't care. Sorry, like God don't have me intrigued about the title picture right now.
that's interesting. Yeah. That I mean, it is kind of it's kind of true. Like the least compelling thing to me is the title
Yeah,
right now.
100%. And I feel bad because I like Jamie Hayter as a champion when she's getting those title defenses. She looks great, but then she goes right back into a tag team and she just gets lost in the mix.
Yeah, that's not. Hmm. I think that is what it is. Is to
Yeah.
be involved in the same thing. It's like
I
just
think they're
let
gonna
her.
have to pull the trigger soon with Britt and her versus each other because like right now is not working.
I think that's what it is. I think the Brit being there is holding her back because it
Yeah,
never seems like she's on her own doing her own thing. Yeah,
exactly.
yeah, that's true.
We got Daniel Bryan and he's we will hear for him. You got Daniel Bryan have a promo, MJF him back and forth. They are going into this Iron Man match in Revolution. The promo stuff it was okay, but I'm looking forward to the match.
Yeah, promo. It was long.
Yeah,
Uh, and I mean, I just had to point out. Please don't tell MJF don't do something because he always does it. That's the
yeah,
only.
yeah,
If you say don't talk about your kids, he's gonna talk about your kids. That's
yeah.
it is what it is. So
Um,
to that point, I thought it was cool. It's fine.
Revolution Tag Team Battle Royal. This is another match I just really did not give a fuck about, to be honest with you.
I did. I thought the match was okay. Here's my issue with it. It's not that it was bad. It's just it didn't stand out amongst any other battle royal that they ever had.
Yeah,
Just it wasn't like a cow
you're breaking up.
bring all those people in the ring. It
Yeah,
didn't feel like it was special.
you know,
I did it, and I was laughing my ass off when he won.
yeah. And then our main event was Tony Khan's big announcement was a
Wait,
reality
before
show.
we go, can I
You're
just
kind
say
of breaking up,
my
man.
number one
Your
problem?
mic is breaking up.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Is it good now?
Yeah.
I was just gonna say the one
Yeah, you're
I was
breaking up
hoping
badly.
for that battle royal.
Okay.
Let's see. Okay,
Yeah, you're better.
we good?
Yeah.
Okay. I was gonna say the one thing about the battle royal. and the company in general, I was hoping for a surprise. So I was hoping Blade and Butcher won, and I was sad. There you go.
I would have taken one, two, three, four, five, six of the tag teams in there. I would have took over Jeff Jarrett and Lethal. You've been building up Top
Yeah,
Flight. Why you didn't put up Top Flight?
true.
You've been building up. Well, best friends been there for the longest time. Might as well give them the fucking tag titles,
At some point, right?
right? They're originals. Like they still haven't. They had no. They have not won the tag titles yet.
No, I think the only one
Exactly.
of them who's won anything is Cassidy, right? That's it.
Yeah. So and Yuta. Well,
Because
Yuta
you'd have
was.
left.
Yeah. He was like
You'd
peace out,
left.
and then he won. I would have took Dark Order. Why not Dark Order? So that has
I don't
seven
think they
teams I would have
understand.
went for. I actually eight because I like Penta and Phoenix. I was always gonna give a high vote for them. But like you have a lot of tag teams that you could have built something new with, and you went back to the same rivalry they had before, which Acclaim is gonna be in the tag teams picture with these two.
Yeah, that's true.
So
Yeah,
I don't care. Like you guys did a big thing of just me not giving them everybody the tag team titles right
yeah, I could see. I could definitely see that.
now. Yeah. And then again, Tony Khan had a big announcement, and the announcement is that they're doing a reality TV show behind the scenes of AEW. And then we got John Moxley versus Evil Uno, which I will say this is probably Evil Uno's best match he ever had in AEW.
I mean, how many solo? Isn't this like his first? No,
Yeah,
no,
this
he's had
is
like two, two,
yeah. He had one with
probably like
Jericho, I
two
think.
singles matches.
Yeah, I think
There
we
you
had
go.
one with
So yeah,
Jericho. Yeah, it was a good match.
so
Good match.
it was. Yeah, it was very, very good. Very good.
Yeah,
Credit to Uno, but like, let them fight.
yeah,
That's all I can say. They're holding back these guys. I would never think to hear myself say, "Man, AEW's holding guys down."
yeah,
But you got these dudes that's originals and they ain't getting no shine. They just now. This is the
like,
three going into year three, right?
yeah. Like
And he
that
just this is his
doesn't make
second.
sense no more.
True, true. But I guess maybe he opened some eyes. We'll see.
Nah, it's what it is. Um, where you give it?
C plus.
I'm gonna go C minus. Like there was things I liked about it. I'll say the main event was an alright match to keep up. Orange Cassidy and Wheeler Yuta was a really good match. It's just again like you have a title that I don't care about, and yeah, not doing really nothing for me to be excited for that title either. Um, a lot of predictable matches through the card, basically because you just know the order of things. So there's not a lot of good surprises, not nothing like that. So AEW is getting kind of like stale when it comes to that.
I just thought a lot of it wasn't great.
Yeah,
The first and the last match were the best thing on the show.
I agree with that.
And no surprises. Sky Blue could have got a surprise victory, a little roll up pin, and Dark Order or somebody else could have won that battle royal.
Yeah,
So now I'm good.
yeah. So I didn't get to watch Impact, and sadly, this is actually no, I did watch. I watched the last match. I watched the Monster Ball thing the Monster Ball match they had.
Okay, who was that?
It was Steve, the clown dude,
Oh, Crazy Steve.
Crazy Steve versus Trey Miguel.
Okay.
Yeah, that match was crazy.
Mm. Okay.
Um,
Okay.
I didn't get to watch Access. I didn't get to watch No Surrender, but I will try to watch it this week, so we can probably review it next week. But all I know is
Mhm. Mhm.
Henry hit Moose with a Dreamcast, and that match was hilarious from what I watched.
So they had No Surrender on Friday, right?
Yeah,
Okay. I was just trying to remember what day it was. All right.
yeah, it
So
was on
I know I
Friday.
watched it. Oh,
Yeah,
got you. All right. So I know I watched it I just because I don't have access, so I waited over the weekend. I think watched the highlights. Like I said last time, they do wait and they do put them on YouTube, so you can watch the individual matches after the pay-per-views, said and done.
Yeah,
Um, so I did watch the first half of the pay-per-view. It was very good.
yeah,
It was very solid. So I mean, I I actually want to see Mickey versus Masha, so I'll have to finish it.
yeah. I saw her bite her tongue, and I was, I was like, ow.
Don't put it in people's face. Don't do that.
Yeah, she bit her tongue. That was mean. All right, so we go to AEW Rampage, but no surrender. Real definitely to give you a full review of it. I do have Joe Hendry with the Dreamcast on the picture of the cast, so there we go. Um,
That was a great match. It was great.
yeah, we go to Friday Night SmackDown, and we kick off with the Imperium defeat Braun Strowman, Ricochet, and Madcap Moss.
That was actually pretty fun.
Yeah, it was.
Um, here's my problem. Here's my problem though. Once you take the shirts off, Ricochet and Strowman, they really just look like Beard One and Beard Two. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
they look like a tag team. There
They
you
should
go.
Beard One and Beard Two.
Let
It's
them be a tag
hilarious.
team.
It
They look
looks
just like a tag team.
No, I'm not saying they look like they look bad. I'm
Yeah.
saying they look like the same one, but just in different stages. It looks like, okay, you know what it looks like?
Okay.
Ricochet looks like Strowman without the venom.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's what he looks like.
So we also got outside lingering with Drew McIntyre lingering in Imperium, which also led to a brawl outside the ring with Sheamus and the Viking Raiders.
Because the Viking Raiders can't mind their own damn business.
Yeah.
I mean, then again,
Yeah.
about to fight because he took off his jacket.
Yeah.
So, well, I mean, what's gonna happen? Is it gonna be a 5-man match?
Who knows? Like,
That's enough. Yeah. I mean, if you add the Viking Raiders to Imperium and then you add Drew and Sheamus to the match that was in there, I guess you have a 5-on-5.
yeah.
It will make sense.
We got LA Knight engaged in a roar of words with Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods.
This was actually really fun.
It was really
It was very
fun.
fun. The
Match was
back and
great as
forth.
well.
Yes, definitely.
And Kofi Kingston beats LA Knight with the interference with Xavier Woods.
LA Knight?
Huh?
No, it was just making me laugh. The
Yeah.
stuff that Woods was doing on the outside,
Yeah.
and then when he got hit, he went down like a sack of bricks. It was there's a lot of stuff in this match that's good.
It was a fun match. Very fun. You got Dominic Mysterio stood up for mommy. Charlotte Flair came face to face with Rhea Ripley.
I don't care what nobody said. This is my promo of the week. I loved how she was getting on Dom, but I love how Dom wasn't backing down. It's just hilarious, dude. It was
Yeah.
hilarious. This is how you do it. Like he is so tone deaf.
Yeah.
He is so tone deaf. But I think I think bes- besides Cody and Roman, this is the WrestleMania match I'm most excited for.
I think it's gonna be good. I think we're gonna get a really strong match with this.
I think so too.
And I think Dominic is gonna do something to cost Charlotte the match.
He better. He
Yep.
better.
Gonna help his mommy out.
And and if not, what's the situation with Andrade's contract? Where he at?
No, he's still contracted with AEW. So until they like they'll release him wise, he ain't going nowhere.
No bueno.
Yeah.
Then again, I think he might be hurt. So
Yeah. So throughout the whole episode, we had Reigns tell Jimmy on the phone, well, from the phone, to handle Jey Uso's situation, or he'll be on SmackDown. Oh, he's on SmackDown anyway. And then you had Solo and then Jimmy talking to each other as well, and there was no Jay still. And then we go to Shayna Baszler defeats Natalia.
Surprise, surprise.
Yeah.
That's all I can really say. What do you think was gonna happen?
Now she had Tegan Knox. Like, what happened to Shanti? Gave up on Shanti already? God damn.
Shotzi got beat last time.
Yeah,
She's
that's
like,
true.
I'm not messing
Yeah,
with
yeah.
them no more.
Yeah, my arm hurts.
Look,
Like,
I'm tired of this. I'm tired of these two.
we got Bray
um,
Wyatt. Oh,
but
sorry.
I'm just
Go ahead.
no. I'm just gonna say that was the story they told, and that was like on their socials also that Natty is hurt. Well,
Okay.
not hurt, banged
Yeah.
up from the chamber.
Yeah.
So it was just like, what do you think was gonna happen?
It is true.
anyways,
Bray Wyatt asks, "Can you keep a secret?"
yes.
Yes, I can. Um, you know how I love the Firefly Funhouse, and whenever they do these things, I love it. Was those Alexa hands playing with the two Undertaker figures?
No, I don't know. I
It was
didn't
a
think
very,
about
it
that,
was very
but
girly hands playing with the two Undertaker figures.
yeah, I mean, now I'm looking at it now. Maybe it was Nikki Cross. She needs something to do.
I think it's
I
Alexa.
It might be, but I did see one of the faces when they had the screen in the door.
Yeah.
One of the faces looked like Alexa, like distorted.
Mhm.
So
I dug this. I thought it was funny. I thought it was really cool. It was creative. It has like a CNN vibe to it, and they were like local news and shit. And they want to make sure you know how to keep a damn secret. To keep a secret,
hmm
or he don't do nothing. So to keep that secret, I feel like the Biggie. Keep a secret for your daddy. I mean, you say keep it tight, keep it tight for your uncle and your daddy.
and your daddy.
Biggie,
I swear, he can't come back soon enough. He
I
can't.
love Biggie. We send love to Biggie every week.
Yes.
We got Karrion
Yes.
Cross defeats Rey Mysterio, being the help of Dominic. This is all shooting into Rey Mysterio versus Dominic at WrestleMania, and it looks like it's starting to grow right now. I actually like the whole segment. I liked Rey Mysterio kind of trying to show restraint, but finally answering it.
I think this was Cross's best match so far, like
Yeah,
as a regular ass singles match on SmackDown.
yeah.
Obviously, him and Ray have chemistry, but I think it was just it clicked this time, so
Yeah,
good.
I want to see
Um,
Karrion Cross get more single matches and without the shenanigans and stuff like that. Let him like get better in the ring and stuff too.
mhm.
So it was
I mean,
good.
well, then again, the shenanigans in this match was good.
Yeah,
So
they made it worth it because again, you still trying to build the Dominic and Ray, and this looks like it's happening. And I'm excited for it because yo Dominic been killing it. Like, you cannot like deny him, man. Like he's fucking killing it. He's making the most of everything they're giving him, and he's running with that ball. So keep it up,
he's
Dominic.
making everybody want to beat him up. Yeah,
Yeah, and he's gonna beat Rey
I agree.
Mysterio, and he's gonna have everyone hate him even more.
That'd be. Oh my goodness.
I will
Oh
say
my
if he
goodness.
beats Rey Mysterio, he has to take the mask off, and he should wear the
How
mask
long
just to
until
mock.
Ray's? Oh, okay, okay, okay,
I
okay.
honestly think Rey
Hmm.
Mysterio is done after WrestleMania.
You think so?
I think he
Oh,
wants to pass the
Santana doesn't
torch.
like that idea.
Yeah, I think he's gonna pass the torch to Dominic, and then he's gonna probably set or maybe be like a Vental, like one and out here and there kind of thing. He's not gonna be full time anymore. But
We'll
Ray,
see.
yeah,
We'll see.
we'll see. But I'm excited for that match. And then our last but not least, we have Jey Uso failed to help Jimmy Uso in the confrontation with Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn saying that you're the first one to actually believe in him in the tribe. He's saying that he's gonna destroy the bloodline, and he gets pushed. And then he sees Jay, and then he gets haluva kicked by Sami Zayn from behind. And he has Solo running down the ring, and Jay just watching him.
Well, I like the passion and enthusiasm from Jimmy Uso. He's the first one to get brainwashed
Yeah, you know,
because Jay never really fully bought in, but you notice that Jimmy is now ready, willing to fight to the death for
The
Roman Reigns. I'm just
the
saying that.
the one thing I'm surprised that Sammy didn't bring up was when Jay fought Roman and he used him as bait for Jay to give up.
Yeah,
I
he
was
did
like a
it
little
twice.
disappointed he did not say that though.
He
Like
did
that
it,
that would
but
have like
you brought
sunk
that
in
up.
more. Yeah.
I was just thinking about that, but he did it twice.
Yeah.
Because he did it in the Hell in the Cell, but he also did it the other time on a regular SmackDown
Yeah.
when Jimmy was still hurt and
Yep.
came out.
Yep.
So I'm like,
Yeah.
clearly,
Yeah.
like I said, Jay never bought in 100%.
Yep.
Jimmy is just brainwashed at
He,
this point.
Jimmy was like, "Oh,
So
money in my pocket. Let's do
let's do it.
it."
He's like, I'm wrestling for two. So that's what
Exactly.
he's like. Well, the wife isn't here. I'm wrestling for two. I need this money.
Exactly.
So
All right.
yeah, this. I mean, the story still is still very very strong. So,
Yeah. I'm
but
excited for to see where it goes.
very very I'm very very curious to what Jay does.
Yeah.
Yep.
Me too. We go to
I think that's it for
yeah SmackDown. What do you
SmackDown, right?
give
Yeah.
SmackDown?
I'm gonna give it an A plus. This was the Dominic show. I'm just saying.
Yeah. Dominic is killing it. Like I'm loving what he's doing, so I can't deny that.
Like you need good bad guys,
And he's killing it.
and he's good.
Yeah, he's good.
That's what I'm saying.
He's good.
They can't all just be Roman.
He's good.
They can't just be Roman.
Yeah.
He's good.
Like Booker T was
That
saying.
boy good.
Yep.
That boy good.
Oh, Booker T actually had a hand in training him too.
Really? I didn't know that. That's
So,
cool.
the Dominic trained with Booker T. He trained with Rikishi, and he trained with Lance Storm.
And never trained with his own father.
Well, I think he trained in between, like his father showed him the things like that. But the way Rey Mysterio wanted him to learn, he wanted to learn a bigger size because he's taller than him. He also wanted him to learn a lot more from Randy Orton than himself. He was like, "You look at Randy Orton, look how he works. You should be more like this than like me because you have more size than I do."
Mm-hmm.
And things like that. So he kind of had that. Like I think Dominic is coming in, especially when it comes to promos and just how to handle himself. He's doing great. As in ring, I think he's getting better and better every week because he's finding his niche. He's finding what he could do, and he's learning how to use his heelness as the advantage and actually really doing good. He reminds me of Eddie when he's a heel, so, and that's a good thing, man. That's a really good thing.
You right?
SmackDown, where you give it?
Oh, it's an A plus.
A plus. I go A plus as well. Pretty good show. Now we go to AEW Rampage, and we kick off with the Young Bucks versus Aussie Open.
That was actually really good because I watched it. I had to watch it this morning. That's like the freshest in my mind. That match was solid. So
Good match. We go to Tony Storm versus Willow Nightingale. It was okay. I
I'm.
I wanted something more out of it, but it was okay match.
I mean, it had. It wasn't really a part of the storyline, but obviously Saraya was out there, so it had some shenanigans, but it wasn't overly done.
Yeah.
So for that, I say it was very good. Um, I just don't. I just thought it was funny. It was a little thing that when Jamie Hayter came down the ramp, she almost ran past Tony Storm and didn't hit her. Then she
Yeah.
ran back and hit her
Like,
and
oops.
threw
My
to
bad.
Britt. And I thought it was like, no, it just looked funny. She was like, I'm not letting you get away.
Yeah.
It didn't chase her around the ring. So
We got Lance Archer with Jake the Snake versus Bryce Saturn. That was just an ass
I
whooping
mean,
and
he
a
just killed
half.
the man. He just killed the man. That's all it was.
He watched murder on TV.
Good to see him back. Maybe they'll do something with him.
Yeah. And then our main event was Sammy Guevara versus Action Andretti. Sammy Guevara wins. Okay, it was a decent match.
Of course he was gonna win.
But yeah.
He's friends with Jericho.
Yeah.
He's gonna cheat. It's the only way. But it was actually pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm warming up to Andretti, getting a few more matches in him, so we'll see. I think he had the Jets colors on, so there you go. Root for him.
There you go. Yeah.
It was probably the Eagles though. It was
There's
probably
probably
the
the Eagles.
Eagles.
He's from Philly.
Yeah, he is.
All right. So, Rampage, we give it.
It wasn't. I'm gonna have to give it a B minus. It wasn't as bad as Dynamite.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Um, I'll go C plus. C plus. All right. So No Surrender, we'll try to review next week. So I get a chance to watch it. So we go to the podcast we listened to, and we had Carmella on after the bell this week. That was actually a nice conversation. Really sad to hear her what
Hmm.
she had to go through, but it was good to see. It's nice to see Carmella back. I always liked Carmella.
Yep.
You have
I
Mia
feel
Yim.
bad
Oh,
that
sorry.
she. I feel bad that she's always on the defense, but there's a lot of people that think she's good. So
Yeah, and WWE thinks she's good because she's still employed.
exactly, exactly.
I like Carmella, and she has always been a good character. I miss her with Bar Truth, to be honest
Hmm.
with you. That whole getup was hilarious. But
I do miss her with R-Truth. I do appreciate the time that she was in NXT with Enzo and Cass, and I even liked when she was with James Ellsworth because she was just dogging him the whole time and using him.
yeah,
But she was good though. So
yeah,
I even thought she was cool when she came back with Reggie.
yeah. I don't think Carmella's bad at all. I think her characters work out. I liked her character when she came back with the silhouette dancing and shit like that. I thought the entrance was kind of cool.
Hmm.
The whole match shit, she was hilarious with it too. So
Oh, I forgot about
you
that.
can't like
Yeah.
deny like she's not entertaining. She's very entertaining. She does whatever she needs to do to get entertaining, and she's good. So I was happy to hear that. It
Hmm.
was sad to hear what she had to go through, but it was nice to see her back on the Elimination Chamber. We got Mia Yim and Ryan Santons. I didn't get to hear that one, but I heard it was good.
I didn't hear that one. I heard some of they do that one in clips also.
Yeah,
So I heard like one of those was pretty funny about her and the gaming and stuff. So
yeah.
I have to
Um,
go back and watch the full one.
I did listen to FTR with Dax Harwood. I listened to the USO episode and listened to the Dax reviews in Elimination Chamber and Mercedes in New Japan. Those both are really good conversations, so definitely check it out if you get a chance to. His casts are long though; they usually run about 2 hours, but there's a lot of good wrestling knowledge in there. Did I listen to anyone
Okay.
else's? Where's Renee's? I think I did listen to Renee. She had Nikki Bella. No, I didn't listen to that episode yet. I didn't listen to her yet. All right, let's cast. Listen, always shout outs to Major Wrestling Figure Podcast. They always have great stuff. Listen to their cast. If you want to get toys, listen to their cast. There you go.
There's a very long podcast. I didn't listen to the entire thing, but it's Swerve's podcast. He did one last week with Kenny Omega, and it's like 2.5 hours long. So you could watch it in parts and check that out.
Yep, yep. All right. We go last but not least, the wrestling retrospect, and it's my pick this week. And you know what? I might keep it on along with the WCW cruiserweights and pick the chairman of it all, La Parka.
He's the heaviest cruiserweight there ever was,
Yes, it was.
and he
Uh,
was just bones.
yes, yes, yes. So my La Parka will be my pick for this week. Just keeping the cruiserweight division. And well, he's not
Hmm.
really a cruiserweight. He was like 248. He was far from cruiserweight. But he was hilarious, and there was a lot of WCW moments that he had me laughing. Remember when they had like an automated dude saying the hell cabs in the house, and he fucking was talking for Luparca, and he would line up talking shit, and Luparca's like, no, I'm not saying nothing. So yeah, I always liked Luparca. All right, yeah, so Luparca would be my pick, And we wrap this up. This is the Wrestling Battle Podcast. Thank you for listening. I am Mark the Mike. Follow me on Instagram, Tumblr, Twitter, YouTube, SoundCloud, and Twitch, all Mark the Mike. Follow my TikTok, the Mark with the Mike. I have wrestling figures. I have action figures and beers. That's what we're doing on that thing, and kind of keep it a theme there. Give me a like, give me a follow, share the stuff, check out the beers I got, and check out some of the figures I picked up. I picked up Corazon de Leon. I got that. And the fact that I've been saying Corazon de Leon, I got time to say it, and that's all we were saying last night was Corazon de Leon. um, but yeah, so definitely check that out when you get a chance. And follow Red Cyclo Inc.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Make sure you follow us anywhere and everywhere. Red Cyclone Inc. That is Twitter, Tumblr, and Instagram. That is YouTube. That is SoundCloud. That is Spotify. And we got a WordPress.
Yep, yep.
Do it.
And we got some merch coming. So we got little buttons and stickers. I'm gonna figure out how we're gonna do this, and we'll put it together. That if you want stickers and buttons, we'll probably put it up for donations and shit like that. So we'll see what we do with that. But we got buttons made. They look really cool, and might do some more. So peace out,
Yes, sir.
laters, and always remember, follow the Jinkies.